like one. Why are you telling people that you got me on Love and Hip Hop?
I did not.
No.
Joseph Budden.
I will call Mona Scott Young right now. No.
Here's the thing. One thing for sure, me and Mona have not been on good terms since Love. Also, let's be very clear. You're also the commodity here. You've done multiple seasons, and I'm sure she's, God willing, you would go on again. So that we can't.
Okay, so scratch Mona Scott Young.
Did I or did I not? Was I or was I not the first there to interview? The show was going to be based on me, Tahiri, and someone else. And then I brought your name up 20,000 fucking times in the interview because I said, fuck it, let me bring my bestie on with me. You and I put this whole plan together, and then you flipped on me and
Raqi, let me just tell you.
You came in after your interview was maybe 4 or 5 days after mine.
Your version.
It only made sense for you to come on because it was me, you, and T.
Your version of things could not be further from the truth. Honestly, that's revisionist history. So yes. Wait, let me come on. Or you go and I'll wait.
No. You go ahead.
Yes. You were interviewed before me. And then I got a call to be interviewed. I was always in the plan. And of course, they asked you about me in your interview with them knowing that I was in the plan. That is how Love and Hip Hop interviews are.
I want to be very clear. They never asked jack shit about you because T was there, who didn't have anything to do with you for a couple of years before we even filmed the show.
Raqi, you would be naive to think that Mona Scott Young did not have plans on doing some bullshit with Tahiri and myself, knowing that nobody spoke to Tahiri in years.
No, I'll tell you who it was. I think you know. Me, Tahiri, someone with the initial E, and someone with the initial F. That was the actual storyline, which I think would have been much more closer to the truth, because we know the whole triangulation, love triangle shit is the furthest thing from the truth. Can we agree about that now, finally, 12 years later?
I don't know what love triangle you're referring to.
Oh, and there it is.
There was never any depiction of a love triangle.
Joseph Budden, I applaud you. This is the most honest shit you have ever said.
I don't get it. There's never been a love triangle with me, you, and Shorty.
Thank you. I swear.
You've been telling that little lie about how you and Shorty.
Want to finish with the first one?
All right, you go ahead.
No. The first one was, so you're saying that I did not bring you on Love and Hip Hop, although I was interviewed first, although I was supposed to be on season 1, season 2, then season 3. And the only reason why I took season 3 is because the dynamics of radio changed with cameras being there. They never asked me a singular question about you. I brought you up because I know the basis of the show is love and hip hop. I knew for a fact I wasn't bringing a love on the show.
Raqi, I'm telling you that you and I were mere cogs in the grand scheme of Mona Scott Young's play. And I'll take that. That's everything that happened in that first run.
So I'll take that.
You and I, were not in that much control. I was not in that much. There was no control. Like when you tell this story, you have a lot of control in the story. Like you say, me and Shorty Doo-Wop teamed up and we was going to do the script this way. None of that happened like that. And I'm not trying to gaslight your experience, but that's not what was happening.
Okay. So where I had the control in this situation was there was someone else. The whole storyline was supposed to be based on someone else that I had dated and someone else had dated at the time.
They lied, girl.
Okay.
Why do you keep telling me what they said? They lied.
Are you asking me for my side or not?
Go ahead.
Because you was about to get them on the phone as your backup, but now they're lying. Which one are they? Liars on the phone or no?
Girl, they were lying to everyone that first run where nobody was worth nothing.
So I'm telling my truth. When I came to the studio days before you did. The storyline was based on someone else who I'd be damn if I have a storyline based on. So I used you as a crutch. This is my best friend. This is my best friend. We're going to do radio together. He knows me like no one else knows me. I know him. Terry's already here. This makes sense. Let's do it. 3-4 days later, you're getting interviewed. Right on.
But I was getting interviewed anyways, what I'm telling you.
Okay. 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 What's the next lie?
Well, are we done with this one?
I'd say you were going based off of your assumption that you were going to get interviewed anyway.
What is that?
Your assumption that...
And your other lie about how you and Shorty was on the phone getting to play together. Raqi, come on.
Okay, so...
Come on, Raqi.
What is the... Relax. But I'm willing to have faith that within 12 years, we all have had growth, right? So I'm willing to pass the baton for the other players to come into the room and have the discussion, because I had a conversation with Tahiri 2 days before filming.
Okay, well, let me stop you. I'm not having no conversation with Shorty. I'm talking to you here now. I'm not even sharing the same air in a room.
I understand that. So, which is crazy to me, because that's how I thought you felt about her back then, but then you flipped it on me. I was like, whoa, where are we going, sir? I thought you did not fuck with her. And
well, that's where some of the hurt comes from with you.
Look at this.
You got to start acknowledging where the hurt comes from and say, yo, this nigga hurt me, versus all of this other shit that be being said. Like, it's cool to just be like, yo, I fucked with a nigga. He fucked me. I never got closure. I tried to fuck him back, and that's it.
Let's be clear for the morons who don't understand.
Yes, not physically fucked.
Thank you,
everyone. They that's not what we're talking about.
Thank you. So 2 things can be true at once. Yes, I completely felt like you fucked me over, and I never got closure for that. But also, to sit on stage and say that I lied about certain things, I'm going to make very clear. I had a conversation with Shorty. We'll call her Shorty, right, for your benefit, 2 days before filming. And her question is, Raqi, why in the fuck would you bring him on this show? I'm trying to move on with my life. I want all complete separation from him and all of the things. I tell her the same exact thing I'm telling the room now. Girl, I rather this with the bestie than someone try to put a body on me or any other situation. I said, what is the beef? Do we have any issues? She said, Raqi, I know you never fucked Joe, and I know you never wanted to fuck Joe, but this shit is going to go left. I said, it might, but we're working. She said, okay, let's put it on the table. What are the deal breakers? I said, don't ever open your mouth to talk about my family or my child in any way, shape, or form. That is all that I ask.
Okay, so I'm not going to call you a liar, but all right, so you're running a double play. Then you're running a double play, and that's your problem. You're always looking for a play. Because I had no idea that conversation was taking place. And since we're talking about friendship, why would you not say that conversation is taking place while we having think tanks about how we're going to approach this fucking show? And this is ages ago, but I mean, a spade is a spade.
I think this is very, very important. It's important for me.
It's important for you. I mean, I try to erase this from my fucking catalog. But I mean, we can get
because you were able to gain trajectory off of a show that I helped get you on off of you betraying me for the very Shorty who you want nothing to do with, who you wanted nothing to do with then, but you flipped the script and became her friend. That's my wife. That's the closest thing to
Raqi, if you got a short-term memory for some of this stuff, you would be
now
able to
you're going
gain
for
the same
low blows.
momentum.
You're doing what Joe does when I'm getting points.
Go ahead.
Take it back. No, you go ahead.
I'm saying, if you had a short-term memory with some of these things that are like irrelevant in the grand scheme and inconsequential, I believe that you would make those same strides. You just stuck on something that don't really matter. But that has always been your thing.
It does matter. And you projecting the betrayal that you put on me and saying that I would do it to you, you're absolutely wrong. I didn't do it to you then. I still won't do it to you now, because if I wanted to, I would air your ass the fuck out.
Oh, bitch, your middle name is Betrayal.
Oh, now it's betrayal. Look, you know what?
No, it's not an evil bitch.
Sorry,
Don't do
Joe.
that.
Okay.
We
Don't do
were
that.
getting somewhere. Come on.
It's not an
It was a
evil
sassy.
bitch.
It was a sassy joke.
It was
Yeah, that was
so
that
hold
was
on.
a
It
sassy,
was
friendly
Rocky,
bitch. That was a friendly bitch.
Hold on. It was a Z snap bitch. Let's remember that. All right. But we'll take it back. Let's remove the bitch from the conversation.
You were able to move forward, Raqi? Or
Okay, somebody bring me back, because I just got triggered a little bit. So bring me back to where I was. Anyone? Shut the fuck up, Tony.
Well. The last thing I remember being said is that your middle name is Betrayal.
Prior to which was a stab for no reason, because I'm not stabbing at him. He projected that
I'm not trying to stab. I'm not here to stab. I don't.
So-
That's not how I want to come off.
Okay.
My point is, on a personal level, me and you don't never have to speak or fuck with each other. I don't think that negates my opinion that you could, in fact, get something shaken. I meant what I said in that room with you and Danny. Hey, I like hearing y'all's over here. Like, you could get something shaken, but all of that love and hip hop shit, bah humbug. All of the fucking Joe did this, Joe did that.
Oh, I thought he was gonna walk it down. If you want to sweep it under the rug, that's cool too.
I don't want to sweep it under the rug. I'm speaking about the momentum and traction part. That's it. I'm not saying, hey, forget all this stuff. I'm just saying one don't really have to have nothing to do with the other. You just make them all in the same gumbo.
No, I don't agree. But let's just go the 2 points that you made. One, you assume that there was a storyline that none of us knew about, that they were playing mind games. I'll use assumption, although to me it still stands as fact. The storyline was supposed to be something totally opposite of you, me, and Tahiri. I flipped the script on them. It's like, this is how I'm going. This is how I'm running my show. It made perfect sense for it to be me, you, and her. Once the show started, I think it was no more than 24 fucking hours later, it went from you being, quote unquote, and I know you'll step on that as you have before, the bestie, to, all right, it's fuck Raqi. I'm going to move this show. I'm going to produce this show this way because the people are in love with the couplings, et cetera, et cetera. The storyline is far better to have a coupling between me and my old flame and make Raqi the villain. And so that happened. So a lot of things got stepped on for me because...
So how do you explain you becoming the villain in everybody's storyline outside of mine?
You know that's how that works. Well, here's the thing, Joe.
So now you acknowledge how it works. So you do acknowledge how it works.
I acknowledge that you were the rapper in the Love and Hip Hop, right? Because let's be clear. Were you not?
No.
By the way, did you just get a platinum plaque? Am I tripping about that? No?
Oh, no, that was gold.
That's hate.
And that was hate, Emanny.
was that congrats?
Nah,
Nah, that was hate.
That was crazy.
Nigga, I got a fucking
It might
That
be
was
right
nasty.
about you.
That was
nigga, I got a
nasty.
cardboard plaque. Nigga, fuck you talking about? I want to go. Fuck out of here. That was love.
Man, money, you got a printout?
Yeah, I had to make my own shit up.
He got a certificate.
I got I messed up on the fucking wall for nothing. I had to print my own shit up. That shit went platinum somewhere.
Yo, screaming. Okay, back
my
to
bad.
the
Let's get back.
reconciliation.
The show is called Love and Hip Hop, right? So there's production, obviously, that goes into it. Who would be the love? T. Who would be the hip hop? You. They need a villain. That would be me. I was put in the cookie cutter mold to be the villain because it only made sense. The rest of the cast members on that show who had quote unquote beef with me, a lot of them I met seconds before the camera went on. I think you know that. I know you, I knew T, and I knew Mendici. I knew none of the other players. It's showtime, right? It's production. So you being the commodity, you being the hip hop of the show, it only made sense for people to ride your coattails, similar to Spaces. Same shit. Spaces is reality.
Nobody was a
Wait a minute.
commodity then.
Yeah, hold on.
Joe.
Nobody
on.
was a commodity.
Who?
Like,
I mean, no. Honestly, let's be honest. The three of us, our storyline was the storyline for that season. It was the storyline, was it not? Are you gonna be humble now?
you missing it. I'm not acknowledging that. I'm saying that we were pawns. That's what I'm saying.
No. Yeah, that too, for sure. Agreed, 100%.
I take no responsibility for being a pawn in somebody's play. I luckily was able to come back a second time and present myself properly. But
Okay.
no, that first run, if you a pawn, you just a pawn, and we was pawns, and that's it.
That sounds really cute today, but while we were filming, and I agree, we all were pawns, everyone that touches reality TV. But while we were filming, and I seen you going the opposite direction, and every time we filmed, you were cutting my neck, and I looked at you dead square in the eye with tears more than likely and snot rolling out my fucking nose. What are you doing? Your words was, Raqi, I'm producing.